Guys, we're here at JFK. We're flying JetBlue. I don't know where we're flying to come back. This flight is 1 hour 30 minutes long. Look, we're here, guys. I'm not sure if you can hear me outside because it's mad busy. We're gonna go clear. We already have the tags because we only had one bag. No, I gotta look up because there's so many people over here. This is the line. Guys, we even might see my friend from school because he called me yesterday, told me going to San Antonio. He's gonna be there at 4. His flight leaves at 8:30. Our flight leaves at 5. We're going to Boston. So we might see him when we're done boarding and everything. And most of my teachers come here. So I wanted a much of them. Guys, we cleared security now. We're going to not board. We gotta wait to board. Because, Mom, what time is our flight leave? Mom, 6, okay, 6, what time is it now? Like 5:30? It's about like 5:30, guys. Guys, we're on Planet Earth are your birds inside the airport. You see this? Okay, guys, we're boarding. We're about to get to the plane. So we have the Boeing 737 waiting for us. They made an announcement that we're ready to board. So it's just a 1 hour flight. We're gonna be there 7 or 8, right? 7:30. I was blasting King Von, Armed and Dangerous, while I was. Hi guys, I boarded. We're in the plane. We boarded the plane. So, can I do it? No. We boarded the plane. So guys, we boarded the plane. We're gonna get in the plane soon. We're in the museum right now, so we're going to teacher, and I'll record them. But my phone is charging on the tree. So like, I'm gonna wait and get the tickets, and then we'll. And I had French toast, Nutella, and bacon for some breakfast. Like clothes and stuff. Where? Wait.
Oh, look.
What does that do? Nothing?
Winter and summer. They look different, winter and summer.
Which one's
That's
winter?
summer. Winter, yeah.
That's summer. I'm gonna go look at.
Come on, Paige.
Alright, guys, we're about to go now. We're in the hotel now. I'll get you guys back when we go to the room. Like 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Maybe rest a little bit, then we'll come out to do something. We're in Boston now. We're in Boston. We're going to the hotel after we're done clearing all of this.
Can you press down? Look, let me take you guys a picture by the ship. Go with brother. Go.
This is real? This is real?
It's right here.
Holy shit, where?
Apu, look.
Come out. Come on. Come out.
Apu.
Look,
It's
turtle.
You see the turtle?
Let's see the other live one. Look. What? Oh. Mom, look. There's only one of them, though, right?
What is it?
A wood turtle.
A what?
A turtle.
I want to take a picture by you guys by the ships. Come. Come.
I never seen this. COVID-19, back on.
Also shows the response.
Mommy, who's that one?
We'll see how we can go on here too.
No, I want to
You don't want to go on? Okay.
I'm scared.
Okay. Take your hands out your mouth. Right?
We can't fit here.
Can't fit here.
We just through here.
Take, watch it. Look outside, please. Look
Wait
outside.
there.
Hey, stop
Perfect.
taking a picture of
Okay,
me.
Liam, you
It
stand
already
there.
is spring. What do you mean?
Stand there, Liam. Look how minute. Much thinner.
We're on the duck boats now. Say hi, Mama.
Hey, what's up, guys? Coming live, Boston, Massachusetts.
He's live, not me. So, if you don't know what a duck boat is, it goes on land and in the water. So, the land is pretty much like a car, and the boat is pretty much like a boat. And I'm pretty sure y'all want to see boats, so.
Bill Drakespeare. I was destined to become one of the finest actors ever to grace the American stage. I was the toast of the theater department at the Bunker Hill Community College. And then I began auditioning. First audition I went to, the director told me, "You are the foulest actor I've ever met." I'm pretty sure that was a big compliment. As I was leaving, I saw this big duck boat go by. I thought, what better place for a foul actor like myself than on a duck boat? The rest, as they say, is history. Well, enough about me. Let me introduce to you the man behind the wheel today, Captain Deshawn. Give it up for Captain Deshawn. I know everybody listened very carefully to that safety announcement. Can everybody hear me all right? Yep. But I would be remiss if I did not remind you to remain seated at all times. Keep your head, arms, legs, everything in the duck always. And on the Boston Duck Tours, there's no smoking or vaping. While going through the city, these wacky Bostonians, they love the duck boats. They love to quack at us. We gotta quack back, it's the polite thing to do. But believe it or not, there are places in the city where quacking is forbidden. Crazy, right? But true. To quack or not to quack, that is the question. Oh, we can quack as a chorus. I'll give a cue, which will be out, out, and you all respond with quack, quack. Everybody got it?
Yeah.
Let's rehearse. Out, out.
Quack, quack.
I think we can do better than that. One more time. Out, out.
Quack, quack.
There you go. 400 years ago, it was known as the Shawmut Peninsula. Shawmut is an Algonquin word. Algonquin was the language of the indigenous people in New England back then. Shawmut means living waters. We had water on one side, the river, water on the other side, the ocean. Some freshwater springs in the middle. In 1625, there was a failed settlement of Anglicans. That's just a fancy way of saying a bunch of English people. They had moved over here and settled in a town we now know as Weymouth, Massachusetts. After their first winter here, they decided, the weather is too harsh for us. They left, except for one man, William Blackstone. Blackstone made an agreement with the Massachusetts tribe to move on to the peninsula by himself. Blackstone had some books, built a cabin, planted a garden. Life was good for William Blackstone until 1630. That's when the Puritans arrived. 150 Puritans led by John Winthrop moved onto the peninsula. They immediately took over. Puritans were very strict. They were puritanical. They spent 6 days a week working, 10 hours in church on Sunday. There was no music, no singing, no dancing, no theater. Eventually, William Blackstone got tired of those Puritans. Nothing very exciting about the Horizon building. It's a nice old Art Deco building. But before that was there, that is where Alexander Graham Bell's laboratory is. That's where Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone. Bell wasn't trying to come up with a communication device. He was actually working on hearing aids. His mother was deaf, His wife was deaf. There's a whole population of folks out on the island of Martha. CIA, DEA, IRS, all
What?
have offices in the federal building.
FBI,
Kennedy is one of 4 presidents
CIA.
born in Massachusetts. Anybody know any of the other ones?
No.
Probably didn't study much American history. We had John Adams, John Quincy Adams, John F. Kennedy, and George Herbert Walker Bush, all born in Massachusetts. Coming up on the left, we're going to be passing by the oldest commercial block in the country. After this building is the Blackston block. We have the oldest restaurant in the country, the Union Oyster House. Here it is right here. The oldest tavern, the Bell and Hand Tavern. These 6 blocks, 6 towers in front of it are the New England Holocaust Memorial. Each tower is etched with 1,000,000 numbers in memory of the 6 million Jewish people that were killed during the Holocaust. Coming up on the left, we have this lovely brick building. This is actually the #1 tourist attraction in the city. This is Faneuil Hall and Quincy Market. Faneuil Hall was built in 1742 with money and land donated by Peter Faneuil. They had a meeting house, Faneuil Hall. That's a very angry Sam Adams as he stood before the royal governor demanding British troops be removed from Boston after the Boston Massacre occurred. Our old State House over here. That building was built in 1713. That's where the royal governor ruled from when the British were in charge here. So I said the Boston Massacre happened right in the middle of that intersection. When I was a kid, they actually had a plaque in the middle of the intersection saying this is where the Boston Massacre happened. More people were injured, being hit by cars. A custom house. British troop eventually hit the kid with the butt of his weapon. The kid went running to the local taverns. Tavern patrons all came running up. They started throwing rocks, ice, oyster shells at the British troop. 8 more troops showed up and they fired into the crowd, killing 5 people. Colonists, primarily Paul Revere and Sam Adams, used it as propaganda to incite hatred against the British throughout the colonies. For the British, incident on King Street. So, now 9 British troops were tried for murder. They were defended by John Adams. Adams was a big believer in the right to counsel. All but 2 were found not guilty. 2 were found guilty of manslaughter. When they found guilty of manslaughter, they were, I don't want you to use that big teapot over there. That has been hanging around the city since 1783. That's what's known as a pictograph. Boston was an international seaport. A lot of the folks that came here didn't speak English or read English. You could hang a pictograph outside your establishment so that people knew what you had for sale inside. On the left here we have the oldest burial ground in Boston. That is King's Chapel Burial Ground. The leader of the Puritans, John Winthrop, is buried there alongside a bunch of other pilgrims that came over on the Mayflower. Also on the left we have the Omni Parker House. That's the oldest continually run hotel in the country. It's also home of the Boston Cream Pie, Massachusetts official state dessert. Next to that we have Tremont Temple Baptist Church. That's the first integrated church in the nation. with the letter M. Back then, there was no way of tracking somebody's criminal convictions. If they showed up in court again, they would be required to raise their right hand. That's still something we do in court nowadays. Over here on the right, this is the rock star of burial grounds in Boston. This is Granary Burial Ground. The 5 victims of the Boston Massacre are buried there. We have 3 signers of the Declaration of Independence in there. We have Sam Adams. That is Sam Adams' gravesite right there with the 2 little flags in front of it, the green flag there. Across the street we have the Beantown Pub. Nothing really significant about that, but that's the only place in the world where you can sip on a cold Sam Adams while gazing out at a cold Sam Adams. 3 signers of the Declaration of Independence there. Sam Adams, Robert Treat Payson. When he was a teenager, he was forced to go to work for a newspaper that is Boston Common. This is the oldest public park in the country, established in 1634. From Boston Common, there's a line that runs to the city, a red line. Boston is famous for premiering shows before they go to Broadway. Because if we like it here, they'll like it anywhere. Oklahoma, Annie Get Your Gun, Zoozicle the Musical, all premiered in Boston before they went to Broadway. Here's the upward. State House was built in 1797, designed by Charles Bulfinch. Bulfinch was the first registered architect in Congress in this district. 122 Bolton Street was still the address on his driver's license when he was assassinated in Dallas. They laid the cornerstone. Sam Adams and Paul Revere laid the cornerstone for that building. They had 15 white horses pull the cornerstone up Beacon Hill. 15 Welcome to the Charles River, everybody. in Boston, they decided they wanted more land. They crossed the Charles River, they built a new town. They called the new town Newtown. Many of the Puritans before they came over here were educated in England. Some of them attended Cambridge College in Cambridge, England, so they did value education. In 1636, they started a college in the town of Newtown. They named that college the College of Newtown.
Record it.
Okay, one second. Come, let's go this way. Let's start. Come. Okay, come.
Never mind, I never said bye. Can you say hi? He doesn't want to say hi. He's tired. Somebody woke him up from his sleep in the dog boat. Right, Teji? He doesn't want to talk right now. Guys, I actually drove the duck boat. And I got this sticker. Y'all are gonna see the clip. I'm pretty sure y'all saw the clip already. So for now, we're gonna go to the hotel. Then we're gonna stay there. Cause we did everything early. We were at this place in at 9 or 10. And we had the breakfast at 8 or 7. So I'm gonna have to say bye. See you guys. Guys, welcome to day 2 on my trip to Boston. We're going to eat pancakes downstairs or MJ O'Connor's. Then we're gonna do we're gonna visit Harvard. Then we're gonna go to. We are at Harvard University, Harvard Square. So I'm gonna take some pictures. I'm gonna post those pictures on my post and my feed. Okay, do you want to say hi? You want to say hi?
Wait, turn the camera on. Let me do something first. Okay. Hey guys, today's next day.
Okay, Sam. No, over here, in the middle. Just over here. Wait. Okay, go next to him over here, Liam. Liam, in the middle. Okay, turn around. Wait.
Sorry about that.
Liam, come on, up here.
I want to see what it's like inside. Can we go inside? Oh.
Or inside.
But I'm a VIP. Never mind. Maybe when I get older. Welcome to our last day of our trip. We're about to go to we're gonna go to the airport. But right now we're gonna go to the Boston Tea Party. We just ate the friendly toast combo. I love the bacon and the pancakes. We'll see when I get to the Boston Tea Party. Hi guys, we made it to the Boston Tea Party. Okay, do you want to say hi?
Yeah. Hi guys, it's next day.
It's been the next day. I'm gonna put you guys back. But look at this ship. This is a replica of the Boston Tea Party.
Paige, come on. We have to make it quick.
When we throw the tea, we're gonna tell you. And guys, we only have an hour, so don't if I rush, I'm sorry.
Hardly, thank you.
Oh, you back.
Hey guys, we're gonna try to tea in the water now. Like it was the Boston tea.
Watch it, Leanne. To the right.
Holy shoot.
Wait,
Wobbly.
wait for me. No, no. Okay, let me hold your hand.
It's,
Okay.
it's wobbly. You're not gonna fall into it. Alright guys, so like so where the hell do we enter from?
Here, I guess.
In there.
Oh, you guys stand there. Let me take a picture.
Could you ask one of them if you could go
Yeah,
in?
go on. Go on. Stand there. Teach.
Oh, come on,
Cannot
come, don't go in there.
Here.
At the boat?
Yeah.
Look.
I'm gonna go in front.
Could we
Come on. It says do not enter.
could we ask
Come
one?
here.
We can't, guys. We didn't get to throw the tea in the water because my mom didn't buy the tickets. It's her fault. We did not. We would have had more. So we're in the airport right now, trying to go home. 2 hours got there before, and it's her fault that we didn't get to throw the tea in the water. Celtics, the Bruins, Patriots, and the Red Sox. I'm not a fan of the Red Sox. I could go with any other team in baseball. No offense. My AirPod! Holy God, level the plane! Level the plane! We're gonna crash! Jesus! Jesus! Help me! What is going on? That's fucking crazy! Jesus Christ! You'll see in this too. If I would have been up there, none of this would have been happening. Level the plane, please. I'm fastening my seatbelt. God! God! This is a roller coaster! This is crazy. I'm trying not to get too long. Jesus Christ. What is
Bear
this
with us,
pilot?
folks. We're descending to 9,000 feet where they say the ride starts to improve. So hopefully we'll be out of these bumps in just another minute or two. A couple of little bumps all along the way to Kennedy, but the ride will definitely improve.
Okay, look at this crash today. I'm only 9 years old. I don't want to die. Level the plane. I know we're in the cloud, but it's level the plane. It's relaxing. Please. Put flaps on. I gotta be stalling.